Hi, I'm Farzana, and apparently you need to do an intro video and talk about yourself, one of my least favorite things to do, but I am going to talk about myself a little bit so you know a bit about who I am. I am a motivational speaker and author. I've been working in the self-development industry for 23 years. But before that, I started meditating when I was very, very young. Let's just say more than 35 years ago did I start meditating, so it's been a lifetime journey. Meditation was my very, very first self-help tool, so I do talk about it a lot. But I'm also really excited about the fact that in today's world, with what we've learned about the brain and what we're continuing to learn about the brain and neuroscience, there is so much more to it. I am a lover of science, but I am quite spiritual on a personal level. For me, though, those two things do not have to be separate. And I love science. I love practicality. I love logical application. I love to tie things into my behavior and into my life. Now, while I'm a motivational speaker, I am definitely not the speaker that is going to come into a room and go, like the rah, 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 pump you up type of speaker. I am into transformation, and I think transformation and actually making a change comes from digging really deep inside of ourselves. I think it comes from going into yourself and figuring out where the subtle little things are. Because there are subtle things in our mind, and it's sometimes the slightest little shift in thinking between an is or an if, or from something being an if it could to when it could. Right? Like these ideas that make things real and tangible for us. These little shifts, I believe, are the things that change everything in our world. They change how we feel, they change how we perceive our reality, which in turn changes how we feel. But I think it's so, so important to actually do the work. So on this channel, in these videos, I will be talking about all kinds of things from psychology, mindfulness, our emotional health, our social health. I mean, it's really all one and the same. And I believe that it all starts with ourselves. We have to know ourselves, we have to understand ourselves, and only in knowing and understanding ourselves can we actually begin to decide if the things that we know about ourselves and what we're thinking, what we're feeling, are actually the things that we want to think and that we want to feel. Our behaviors that we're engaging in, are they the behaviors that we actually want to be doing? Or is there something else? And this is what I endeavor to support everyone in having more of, because I actually believe that this journey of self and self-knowledge and understanding is one of actually stripping away the things that are not part of who you truly are to get to the core of who you are. And so some people talk about being your best self, and I thought about that for a long time. I used to talk about being your best self all the time, but I actually believe you have to be your true self. And I think true self comes from an internal place of knowing who you actually are. I think Mother Nature is agreeing with me right now, as you can hear birds outside. I'm super lucky to live in a beautiful forested area in British Columbia in Canada, and I have all kinds of bird feeders in my backyard. One day I will show them to you. But basically, I will be talking about all kinds of things: mindfulness, neuroscience, psychology, cognitive behavior type work, but stuff hopefully that is going to bring you closer to yourself. And yeah, anyways, I just want to say hello. And if this is something that interests you, please comment below. If you have things that you would like me to talk about, comment below. And if you're interested in hearing more about anything, my handle on Instagram is @FarzanaJJ. It's the same on Twitter. And you can subscribe below for notifications. I promise to be delivering content that is truthful to me and hopefully useful to you. So please definitely write in with your questions, comments, requests for videos, and I will address those. Have a great day, everybody.